What big celebrity story or occurrence do you suspect was secretly a publicity stunt? The whole Kardashian sex tape. Most successful grift in the modern era. Michael Jackson marrying Lisa Marie Presley. Pretty much every Tom Cruise marriage. Anything Snoop Dogg has done since the year 2000 LOL. Tom Holland spoiling stuff. I get it, kid's adorable, prone to being a cute dork, but there's no way his spoilers weren't planned LOL. Troy McClure and Selma Bouvier. Kim Kardashian dating Pete Davidson was a publicity stunt that only Kim knew about. Hilaria Baldwin's accent. Anything Jada Pinkett Smith tries to say. People may say Weird Al and Madonna, but those people don't understand what love is. Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn dating while/after they filmed the breakup. Well, recently, I knew Snoop was not giving up smoking. I thought he was pitching edibles. Turns out it was a smokeless fire pit. It was a stunt though, not a secret anymore. Kristen Stewart cheating on Robert Pattinson. The whole story was bizarre and the photos were obviously staged. James Franco dating Jenna Maroney. Super Bowl wardrobe malfunction was 100% planned and they only claimed it was accidental because of the backlash. Taylor Swift collaborating with Ice Spice after the Maddie Healy drama. Miley on the Wrecking Ball and generally branding herself as wild even though it doesn't seem like she actually did too much crazy shit LOL. All of Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. I think that a fair share of lines that are said to have been improvised on the spot were either not improvised at all, or were something the actors and director worked out beforehand instead of just spontaneously while filming. They make for good publicity. But I'm terribly skeptical of Hollywood. I also think a lot of the anecdotes actors share on talk shows are fabricated by publicists to help raise the status of the actor/thing they are promoting. Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston. All of Tom Cruise's relationships. Paris Hilton talking about her beloved Bored Ape NFT with Jimmy Fallon, who also just happened to have one of his own. I never watched Fallon again. Everything having to do with Shia LaBeouf. That time that Nathan Fielder traveled to a wedding but his bags got mixed up with someone else's, so he had to wear a XXL suit, and while he was driving to the wedding he got stopped by a cop for speeding and he had a white baggie in his pocket, but it ended up just being the original suit owner's mother's ashes. Bridget Nielsen and Flavor Flav. Mike Pence attending the Colts 49 ERS game on October 8, 2017. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is a CIA psyop. We've gone too far from traditional family values. We needed the captain of the football team dating the head cheerleader. Question: what big celebrity story or occurrence do you suspect was secretly a publicity stunt? Answer: yes. That thing with the movie The Interview where it couldn't be released in theaters because North Korea threatened to attack or whatever, 100% a stunt which 100% worked to make everyone want to watch it. Trump's initial run for president was definitely a stunt and then people actually went with it and he couldn't back out, and that's how we ended up with a clown for president. Trying to remember who it was, they had some sort of scandal but then was first on the scene for a car accident and saved all the people. Anyone remember who this was? I still think the whole Will Smith/Jada Pinkett/Chris Rock situation at the Oscars was a stunt, but not exactly in the way people think of it as one. Before the incident, viewership for her Red Table Talk was declining. It had gone from getting tens of millions of views to only a couple of million. Still a lot better than most of the FB shows that were made, but a decline like that is still an issue. Even with the drama around her and Will's relationship only led to a slight bump and wasn't bringing in the viewers like she expected. Chris Rock has previously made jokes about Jada with no retaliation. He made jokes about Will, and again, there was no retaliation. The difference here is that Jada knew she could wind Will up and make him snap, and the production staff at the Academy had been suffering for lower viewership numbers for years, so they knew an outburst would draw attention. Chris Rock was the host, so all his jokes would have been rehearsed and cleared ahead of time. He might have not known how Will would react, but I'd bet he knew there would be a reaction. The one person in the situation that didn't know was Will. He laughed at the joke initially. Jada got all upset, and said something to him, then Will reacted like he did. She fucked with his head to get him to act out. On top of that, when you look at how everyone else was impacted, Will is the only one that really has felt any consequences. Chris Rock. His stand-up is more popular than ever, tickets are selling out, he's doing great. Jada. Viewership for RTT increased overall, even back episodes were getting more views, and if it wasn't for Facebook dropping the whole initiative to make FB watch the next YouTube, it'd probably still keep going. She has a book deal, is shopping RTT around, and while her social media following has had ebbs and flows, it's somehow stayed mostly consistent. Will, though, banned from all Academy events for 10 years, meaning it's damn near a guarantee he won't be nominated for any awards, no matter how good his movies are. His last movie was considered middling compared to previous outings, and now he's off doing a podcast instead of trying to do any more movies. It's not like he's suddenly destitute, but the guy's reputation is tarnished and everyone else involved seems to be doing more than fine. Everyone dating Pete Davidson. La La Land winning Best Picture at the Oscars. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet dating. Gaga and Bradley Cooper romance. And #X200B. Totally a publicity stunt to promote the movie. I have no evidence to back this up, but all of Leo's girlfriends are beards. When Steve Harvey announced the wrong Mew winner. I think the royals of the British family purposely make up and encourage drama. They want to be seen in the media. It is to distract us from their shady stories. The Taylor Swift / Katy Perry feud and later reconciliation were very obviously staged.